prepared by our group under the supervision of scientific advisor. The purpose of this study is to how social media influences English language learning and teaching in modern education. First of all, I would like to talk about introduction and the four dimensions research problem. Um, Traditional EFL classrooms are usually limited by fixed schedules, teacher-selected materials, and classroom boundaries. Um, However, social media removes many limitations. It gives opportunity to students learn anywhere and any time. Today, social media is not only for entertainment, but also for academic communication and educational practices. And here is the no, yes, here is the our several main aims. The first one is. Examine how social media platforms support EFL students development of four skills. I mean listening, reading, speaking, and writing. The second one is analyzing vocabulary acquisition and learning it through interaction. The third one is integrating motivation and learner autonomy in online modern environment. The fourth one is review mixed methods, research designs in field. And the last one is to integrate this kind of practical recommendations for in our Uzbekistan also. The next one, um, uh, uh, here is the uh, definition and four dimension. Here is the four dimensions. The first one is technological infrastructure. It means platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Telegram. We can use it in order to learn and learn new materials and do some kind of activities. The second dimension is communicative environment, many-to-many interaction. In traditional way, only one.
Thank you very much. We will talk about the literature review.
Literature?
Literature review. The scholars, you use it in your research.
We use it.
What books?
Related. We use it related to this topic. A lot of sources from internet resources.
On the internet?
Not. Yes.
In our research, we use a lot of literature like science literature, Russian literature, and Vygotsky literature. And other cultural, for example, Russian well-known poet or researchers research we have used.
Hello, teachers. My full name is Abdulhakim Basayoleh. I'm going to talk about our diploma research. Next research. And first one, I want to talk about motivation and autonomy. Motivation and autonomy is according to self-determination theory, there are three basic psychological needs must be satisfied for autonomous motivation to emerge and sustain. First one is that autonomy, second one is that competence, and third one is that relativeness.
What is the autonomy? Autonomy is according to self-determination theory, and students learn better when they have freedom. They have freedom of choice. Social media allows learners to choose what content they watch, what
Okay, Sayorochko, thank you very much. What is a competence?
competence. Competence means feeling capable and successful. And social media allows learners to choose what they want. And at the end of they have interest, they have freedom to
That's
learn
enough. Thank you.
something.
Yes. Samantha.
One more time, hello everyone. My full name is Saman Mansouri, and I'm still a senior level student in my institute. And regarding to this diploma work, I'm going to tell you about our survey results and student perceptions, and as well as I will provide some information about the teachers' perceptions regarding to using social medias. Students, according to last year's survey, it's not the survey that conducted only in Uzbekistan, that's conducted in all over the world. According to the survey, 79% of students say that using social medias, for example, like social platforms like YouTube and Facebook, actually boosts their and enhances their language abilities and learning new languages. And as well as 46% of adolescents in primary schools, they say that they use YouTube for academic purposes. For example, maybe they watch some informative YouTube videos regarding to language learning, like talks and etc. And people who age 16 to 24, between the age range, majority they use social media for academic purposes. They use it for in order to some collaboration works and as well as some educational content. And as well as the impact of social medias for writing vocabulary, it's a multimodal interest-based social media content. By saying multimodal, I mean whenever a student watches a video regarding target language, for example, in TikTok or in Instagram, they don't just use the content like directly. They see it, they see the words, and they use their input skills. Not only just they see it and they hear it. I mean, they use it naturally.
Thank you very much. We have talked about the positive side.
I'm sorry?
We have talked a lot about the positive side of the social media. Yes, we can accept it. And what about the negative side?
Yes, of course, we have some negative sides. Negative, I mean, the drawbacks according to our survey. For example, negative things is that, for example, in Uzbekistan and in African countries, for example, in Ghana, that's an African country, by the way, people and students in villages, they don't have a full access to the internet. For example, in Ghana, the Wi-Fi cost, the internet cost is so expensive that they cannot access all. And we have some problems in Uzbekistan, like they're similar. For example, in IFL Institute, we have internet access. Everybody can access, they can use it, they can learn something new. But what about in some rural areas? I mean, for example, in villages. Yes, everything is perfect, but not in every places. For example, what is in villages?
It's in the process of development.
Yes, we are still
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you very much. That's it.
So,
Any questions?
how did you achieve this data collection? Do you have any survey, questionnaire, tests?
We have internet, we have anything like that.
Where is your tests? Survey, question.
Is it online? Is it online test?
Yes, it's online.
Can you
Websites.
Can you show
Well,
this?
our presentation is based on the diploma work. I put some, the references, for example, the passages we can find it. I mean, you can find on the diploma work. And we use some websites.
Can you show it from
Just a second.
from website?
I use my iPad because I have some visual methods. For example, as I said before, for this method, teaches this is the information, right? And there is a chapter where we're going to be and we found the topics. Yes.
Do you have
Yeah,
any
3.3, yes.
database information connecting with these statistics?
The exact website.
Thank you very much. Maybe you will be responsible for production.